Hi everyone and welcome back to our online class. Today we will be focusing on the abs, so it will be a short but very efficient flow. So when you're ready, we're going to get right into it, starting on our back. So coming to the middle of your mat, placing both soles of the feet down into the ground, reaching forward with those hands, and as you exhale, we're going to tuck that tailbone in as you draw navel in towards the spine. And slowly start to draw the upper body back, coming down one vertebra at a time, really engaging the core, settling down the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders relaxing down onto the ground. And from here, walking the heels up towards the pelvis, bringing the soles of the feet together, and just allowing the knees to drop out either side. Placing both hands on the belly and just taking a few moments here to find grounding in your practice today. Taking this time to arrive at your mat. Taking in how you wish to feel on the inhale. And as you exhale, letting go of any stresses or tensions you may be holding on to, anything that no longer serves you. And just observing the breath in this moment without changing it in any way. Simply pay attention to it. And just observing the belly rise and fall, feeling your hands rise and fall as you breathe in and out. With each inhale and exhale, allowing yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Relaxing down into the floor, feeling the body melt into the ground. Opening your heart and taking in an intention for your practice today. Honoring and respecting how you feel in this moment. Checking in with the body. Asking yourself, what do I wish to achieve? Where do I want to be? Who am I? In your own time, slowly coming back to the room, noticing the surface beneath you. And when you're ready, slowly beginning to open the eyes here. Soft gaze, relaxing the hands either side of the body, and slowly start to draw the knees together, bringing the soles of the feet to the mat. I'm just going to heel to the feet out so they're about hip width distance apart here. When you're ready, taking an inhale, we're going to start to take those legs up into a tabletop position. So bringing both knees together, and we're just going to start to send the arms forward, palms facing up towards the sky. On an inhale, we're going to start to reach up with those hands. So bringing head and shoulders off the mat, shoulder blades come off the mat here. And I want you to bring your gaze into your belly buttons. There's no strain on the neck. Inhale as you lift up 2 inches higher. Just breathing nice and deeply into this. On an exhale, slowly coming back down, relax the shoulders, relax the hands, and slowly drop those feet down onto the mat. Good job. Take a breath here. Exhale, slide out. On your next inhale, taking those feet off the mat, finding that tabletop position once more. Knees in line with hips, reaching forward, those hands, palms facing up to the sky. Inhale as you lift the head and shoulders up. Draw the gaze in towards the belly. Option this time to extend those legs out, finding your boat pose, Savasana. Otherwise, keeping a bend in those knees there. And just breathing into this one, holding it nice and steady. As you reach forward and lift up that bit higher with the hands. Lifting the chest. Good job. Exhale as you bend those knees in, wrapping the arms around the knees, hugging them in towards the chest. Relax the head and shoulders, gently rock from side to side. Good job. From here, relaxing the hands. We're going to extend that left leg long and just let it hover over the mat, keeping it bent in that right leg. Extending right leg up, and we're going to take our hands around the calf or ankle, depending on your flexibility levels. Take an inhale as you start to draw the head and shoulders up. So we're going to start to draw that leg in, pulse, and then just switch it over. So we're going to start to, again, bring the gaze towards that belly button, draw that navel in, pulse here, and switch. Let's go for 8 more on each side. 7, 6, so keeping those shoulders off the mat for 5 more, keeping your gaze in at that belly button. 4, breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Last one, each side, hug it in, relax the head and shoulders. And gentle rock from side to side, massaging out that lower back. Good job. Well done. From here, releasing the hands. From here, taking the legs into tabletop once more. We're going to extend that left leg out and hover it again over the mat. Taking our hands behind our head, interlace the fingers, just allow the head to cradle into those arms and hands. Inhale. As you exhale, lifting up out of the head and shoulders, again drawing the gaze towards that belly button. From here, we're going to start to draw that left elbow tapping right knee. Exhale as you switch, bringing right elbow to tap the left. So we're really twisting through the torso here, engaging the obliques as we extend and bend opposite legs. Good job, breathing into it. So 5 more here. 4, each side. Well done. 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in when you're ready. Bring both arms around the knees. Relax the head and shoulders. Gentle rock from side to side. Good job. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Well done. From here, releasing the hands. Bringing our legs back into that tabletop position once more, so knees in line with hips. From here, take an inhale. As you exhale, lifting up out of the shoulders, drawing shoulders, head and neck up. We're going to face palms down towards the floor. On an inhale, we're just going to start to reach towards the right. And exhale as you reach towards the left. So just simple, small movement. Try and stay nice and stable here throughout the legs and the hips as you reach to each side. Really engaging those obliques. Keeping those shoulder blades off the mat for 4, for 3, and 2. Last one. Reach, retreat. Exhale, hug it in, relax the head and shoulders, gentle rock. And from here, we're going to cross one leg over the other. It doesn't matter which one, taking the hands outside the feet. Inhale as we reach back. So we're rocking the body forward and back, creating that nice momentum as you slowly start. Take that lower back off the mat as you slowly come all the way back up to a cross-legged position, sitting nice and tall here. Unhooking the legs, and we're going to find a tabletop position here. So bringing hands in line with shoulders, knees in line with hips, pressing away from the earth so you should be able to see the white of those fingertips. And really just engaging that core here, so really drawing that navel in. Good job. From here, we're going to extend that right leg back. So foot is pointed, and we're going to drop down on that right hip. So making sure those hips are square. Keeping that foot in line with your hip. So don't worry about getting it too high, just keeping it at a nice hip level here. Gaze is at the gap in between your 2 hands. Inhale as you reach forward with opposite arm. So extending that left arm out as you kick back with that right leg. On an exhale, we're going to start to crunch as you draw in left elbow, tap right knee. Inhale as you reach forward, kick back. Option to take the gaze with you. And as you exhale, draw knee in, round the spine, touch. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, crunch. Good job. Breathing here. Let's go for 5 more. Nice and controlled. Exhale. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Exhale, crunch. And release. Taking those knees down nice and wide. Drawing hips towards the heels, walking the hands out in front. Exhale as you drop forehead down onto the mat. Finding your child's pose here, just taking a couple of cycles of breath. Breathing nice and deeply into this. Again, coming back to the breath, making that connection, the inflow and outflow of that fresh cleansing air. Inhale as you slowly lift the gaze, walking the hands back underneath the shoulders, draw knees in line with the hips, finding tabletop once more. And just keeping those fingers nice and spread apart, taking a soft bend in those elbows so we're not completely straight here. And when you're ready, we're going to extend that left leg back. Foot is pointed, dropping down on that left hip so we're not opening it up to one side. Again, just checking that back leg, making sure it's in line with the hip. When you're ready, inhale as you extend right arm out in front. So as if somebody's pulling you towards the front of your mat and pulling that leg back. So almost like a scissor direction, or like one of those stretch Armstrong dolls that you're pulling in opposite directions, creating that lovely length. As you exhale, bending that knee and tapping right elbow, crunch. Inhale as you kick back, reach forward, option to take the gaze with you. As you exhale, draw gaze in towards belly button. Inhale, going for 8 more, well done. Nice and controlled, nice and slow. As you really find that engagement of all the muscles and those abdominals. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, well done. Exhale to round. Releasing the hands, releasing the knee, drop the knees out wide, bringing big toes to touch, sink it back, find tabletop, or your child's pose, Balasana. Breathing nice and deeply here. On an inhale, waving the body forward, keeping big toes to touch. We're going to drop down that pubic bone towards the mat. As you open up the chest and shoulders, and draw heels towards the glutes, finding this beautiful stretch in the front body and in the core. Exhale as you sink it back, find Balasana. Forehead comes to the mat, so let's go for 1 more. Inhale, wave the body forward. Drop pubic bone down as you draw heels towards the glutes. Open up the chest, feel that lovely stretch as you exhale, sink it back. Good job. Inhale as you wave forward, finding tabletop once more. From here, tucking toes under, taking the knees off the mat, send those hips up high towards the sky. And exhale as you find your downward facing dog, paddling it out here. So inhale as you come high up on those tippy toes, waving the body forward, finding plank. You may need to walk the hands up slightly, just to make sure those shoulders are in line with wrists. Again, soft bend in the elbows. And sending the energy back into the heels, just holding a nice strong plank here for 10. 9. Making sure not to come down too low at the hips. Give me 6 more. 5, 4, 3, good job. 2, and 1. From here, sending those hips up high, exhale, find down dog. Inhale as you wave the body forward, finding plank once more. This time you're going to send the weight into the front of the feet as you shift forward. So bringing shoulders in front of wrists, exhale, sink it back. Find plank. Inhale, tip forward. Exhale, draw back. 8 more. Breathing. 7, 6. So you're coming onto those tippy toes. Exhale to draw back towards the heels. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down those knees, take them out nice and wide. Exhale, sink it back, find your Balasana pose. Good job. Taking a nice deep cycle of breath here. Exhale, side out. Inhale as you lift the gaze. Slowly coming back to find your tabletop position. Tucking toes under. And from here, sending those hips up high. Plug the heels, finding your down dog. When you're ready, grounding into that left foot. Inhale as you draw right leg up towards the sky. Exhale as you draw that knee in, tapping the right elbow. So bringing shoulders in line with wrists, engaging the core. Inhale, kick it back, find three-legged dog. Exhale as you twist through the torso and draw knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, rounding the spine, draw knee towards the chin. Hold it here for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale as you draw that leg up. And exhale, release, finding your downward facing dog, paddle it out. Let's take my hands out nice and wide, they get slippy on this mat. So just paddling it out, breathing here nice and deeply. And when you're ready, grounding into that right foot, inhale as you lift and extend that left leg back. On an exhale, bending that knee in and starting to draw it in towards that left elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, twist and draw knee to the right elbow. Inhale, kick back, find three-legged dog. And exhale, draw knee to chin, round the spine, hold it here for 3. Really try and kick that glute with that heel for 2. And 1, inhale as you kick back, find three-legged dog. Exhale, slowly release, finding your down dog. Breathing here nice and deeply. Exhale completely. Slowly walking those hands all the way back towards the feet. Sending the weight into the front of the feet. Feet are hip width distance and just allowing the torso to melt and fold. Taking a hold of the elbows with opposite hands. As you start to add a gentle sway here to the upper body. Massaging neck and lower back here, letting the head and arms hang. Breathe in here. Good job. Slowly coming to a still forward fold, Uttanasana, exhale, release the hands. From here, walking the hands all the way up to find a plank once more. Drawing navel in towards the spine. From here, we're going to start to lift that right leg off the mat. So foot is flexed and inhale as you start to pulse that heel up towards the sky. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, taking that left heel off. Inhale as you draw it up towards the sky. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back. From here, option to take a break if you need to at any stage. You're just going to step that right foot out slightly, draw it back in. Switch it over, tapping left foot outside the mat, draw it back in, find plank. Inhale. Left leg out. So just alternating the feet as you step them outside the mat, staying nice and strong in your core. Only thing moving are your feet and your leg. So 4, 3, good job, 2, and 1, last side. Exhale, slowly dropping knees down, taking them out nice and wide, big toes to touch, and exhale as you sink it back. Relaxing forehead down here, good job, shaking the head out, no as you massage the forehead out. Feeling that nice heat within, feeling nice and fiery in the core and the abdominals. Inhale as you wave forward again, once more, dropping pubic bone down towards the mat. Heels come up and feel that lovely stretch throughout the abdominals. Drawing shoulders back. Exhale, sink it back, finding child's pose. Sweeping that right hand out to the right hand side, reaching over with left. Exhale as you sink it back in towards the heel. So pressing that left sit bone in towards left heel. Option to take that left palm over right hand if you have space to go deeper, then please do. Feeling this beautiful stretch on the left side body. Breathing here nice and deeply. As you exhale, sinking back in towards those heels, good job. Inhale as you sweep hand over to the left this time, so left hand over. Right hand comes to join it. and exhale as you sink back in towards the heels. So again, just sending the energy in that left sit bone towards that, right sit bone towards that right heel. Relax the forehead down, feeling this beautiful stretch along the right side body. So lovely length and elongation throughout, from the right fingertips all the way down to the right hip crease. Option again if you wish to take that right palm over left hand, feeling a deeper stretch, otherwise just placing on either side. Good job. Inhale as you slowly come back towards center, taking one last child's pose. Inhale as you wave back, tucking toes under, sending the hips up high, finding down dog. Running into that left foot. Inhale as you draw right leg up. Exhale, bending that knee in towards the chin, dropping knee, shin and ankle as you find your pigeon pose here. So we're going to send that back leg all the way down. So tuck those left toes under and work that knee back. So this allows you to kind of create this even weight around the hips before we come into the pose. And try to work that knee back so that someday it comes in line with the right foot. So that right foot is towards the left edge of your mat, walking the hands back, feeling that lovely length throughout the torso. And as you exhale, you can start to come down to the forearms if you wish, otherwise stay on the palms, placing one hand over the other and just relaxing the forehead down. Feeling this lovely stretch for the right hip flexor, pressing into that left hip as you send the energy down to the floor. And just breathing here nice and deeply. Inhale as you slowly lift the gaze, starting to walk the hands back up towards the body, pressing down on both palms, tucking left toes under, sending right foot back, finding down dog. From here, grounding into that right foot. Inhale as you draw left leg up. Exhale, drawing that knee towards the chin, dropping knee, shin and ankle onto the mat. This time, taking that knee out to the left side and the foot out to the right edge of your mat. So scooching that back leg down, working that knee out, walking the hands back, finally. As you sink those hips down towards the mat. Exhale if you wish to come down onto the forearms, relaxing the forehead down as you melt the chest into the earth. Feeling this beautiful stretch on your left hip flexor and glute. Breathing here nice and deeply. You may notice one side a lot more tight than the other, or more flexible than the other. This is completely natural. So just breathing into this tightness if it's there, breathing into that space. And when you're ready, on an inhale, lifting the gaze as you slowly start to walk those hands back up towards the body, sitting down on that left hip as you take that right leg out and around, finishing off in a cross-legged position here. Bringing both hands together in prayer, thumbs to chest as we close our practice today. Head over heart, heart over pelvis, and just taking in how you feel in this moment. Allowing everything to settle and just be. Taking elbows out as you engage the arms. Noticing this new attitude of openness and fire within. A very quick but a very effective workout. So well done for coming to the mat. Bowing chin to chest, showing gratitude to yourself and your bodies for taking you through this physical practice. Well done everybody. I hope you enjoyed that very short flow. And thank you for your comments and your feedback. Like we said already, if you have any suggestions, any recommendations or requests, we'd love to hear from you and provide any session you wish. So thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you back here soon. Namaste.